the drawing earlier. We want to make the drawing earlier, but once you complete all teams is complete, we can jump into the drawing session, and then we gather you in one breakout room. Okay, I would like to call the teams that have match tonight is Betawins. Betawins, the first speaker. Can you check your microphone?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sounds clear. Thank you. And Betawins, second speaker. Betawins, second speaker, not joined yet. Betawins, the third speaker.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, sounds clear. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Betawins, second speaker, still not with us. Oh, I see. I see. Can you check your sounds, please?
Okay, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Okay, that sounds clear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we jump to the Riyuki, please. The first speaker. May you check your sound?
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you. Sounds clear. Okay, we have the second speaker of the Riyuki.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, sounds clear. Can you higher the volume of your voice, please? High, a little bit higher.
Okay. How about this? Is it clear enough?
Yeah, quite clear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And the third speaker of Riyuki.
Hello, good night. Is it clear enough?
Yeah, sounds clear. Thank you. And the counselor from the Betawins, Mr. Mario, are you with us? Okay, maybe he will join right after this. And the counselor of the Riyuki team, Pak Rizky, are you with us? I see the similar name, but I'm afraid that Mr. Rizky have joined us. Okay, then actually we are ready to jump into the drawing session. So please, Mr. Okta, help us. So by this new rule, you have more time to discuss your strategy than the previous match, actually. So we are now having a circle here. In the left side, we have Riyuki teams. In the right side or the red side, we have Betawins. So whenever we turn the circle and point to the one team, the team will be on the pro side or affirmative side. So you shall be ready right now. Mr. Okta, please turn the circle. The pro team goes to Riyuki. Affirmative team played by Riyuki, and the negative team played by Betawins. Thank you, Mr. Okta. Please, you guys have time to discuss with your teammates, and you're going to join us in the next 10 minutes. Please.
Anjay, Kak Vinka, kapan lagi semangatin Panto? Let's go, Vinka, semangat. Nyewat-wat, santai aja.
Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back, everyone, team members and the speakers. We are about to beginning these evening sessions of the debate. Okay, let's get started. I may check our adjudicators first.
Can you give me like 2 minutes because I have a problem with my device?
Okay, you have 2 minutes there. Okay, while we are waiting for the one of our adjudicators here, I would like to menyapa supporters dari kedua tim. So, is your supporters ready? You shall be ready. First, saya mau mendengar. So you allow to open your mic, supporters. Supporter dari Betawins.
Yay,
Wow. There are hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one is quite late actually.
Juara.
Yeah. Okay, you have your team now. They are about to debate against their opponents. So I wish you have your pride with them. So the Riyuki team, where is your voice?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Riyuki, go.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Riyuki,
Thousands of
go.
them. Sounds like thousands of people here.
Lucky you.
Thank you. So glad that you have all crowd supporters here. Okay, so I will check again. Okay, I will let. I want to hear our adjudicators first. Pak Arif have joined us. Pak Arif, are you with us?
Hello, everyone. How are you today?
I'm good, sir. You sound so spirit, sir. It's pumping like.
Of course, I'm so excited to join this debate competition.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Actually, Pak Arif have already adjudicating for the previous 3 season streaks, so it must be no difficult for him to find out which team is the best.
Yeah. I think in this pace, it's still easy to make a judgment of the debate. But one thing for sure, I realized that many of Duta BPJS Kesehatan has a skill in debating, which is very good, and I'm so honored to be here. And of course, thank you, Zaldi, for providing this debate competition. I think this is the first in BPJS Kesehatan. Are you excited, guys? Betawins?
Betawins and Riyuki.
Yes, of course.
Riyuki.
Oh, we are rocking.
Okay, thank you, Pak Arif, for the opening speech for today. So let's do the opening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Evening, everyone. Selamat malam, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. It's so proud that we finally have one of this kind of competition. So before we start, I would like to make sure that you are joining the right room. So this is the round 16, session 2, room B, a match between Paranada team and a match between Betawins versus Riyuki. First, I would like to introducing myself. My name is Zaldi. I'm from Kantor Cabang Lu, Kedeputian Wilayah Sultan Gomadot. I will be your moderator for these sessions until it ends. So I'm accompanied by, okay, Bu Lili, since have joined us. Welcome, Bu Lili. We read your message, so be careful and safety driving first. Okay, I'm with Mr. Thank you, Bu Lili. I'm with Mr. Okta as our operator for these sessions. Thank you for supporting us far from this far. And I would like to shortly introduce for both teams. Betawins. The first speaker is Putri Wulandari. May you speak? Putri Wulandari.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And the second speaker is Gisha Nuril Feriska. The second speaker.
Yes.
Betawins. Thank you. And the third speaker of Firinka Amalia.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you. And behind the curtain, we have Mario Jose Romeo as the counselor of Betawins. Are you with us, Mr. Mario?
Yeah, hello Zaldi.
Hi. So sounds so exciting.
Thank you for the opportunity with ini be the teams atau Betawins.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mario. So we jump to the next team. We have Riyuki as the first speaker. We have Muhammad Rio Subandrino.
Sir, we have actually give some revision information in the group.
Okay, that's fine. You can change.
Yeah.
So the first speaker is Mr. Ihsan Kurniawan.
Hello, nice to see you all.
Okay, thank you. And the second speaker, Mr. Muhammad Rio Subandrino.
Hello, I'm ready.
Yeah, thank you. And the third speaker is Anggriani.
Yes, agreed. Hello, everyone.
Thank you. And behind the curtain, we have Mr. Rizky Alfi Shahril as their counselor. Mr. Rizky, are you with us?
Maybe Pak Rizky is still in outside, but in the driving maybe.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Before we start, allow me to write some small rules for all participants. The first one is no participants allowed to open their microphone, and the team's member have the name. Everyone already complied the rules. Team or their supporters are not allowed to show any signs of unit kerja masing-masing, so we have to clear out that nobody shows their unit kerja masing-masing. Each team member joins with their own Zoom account, so it seems properly right now. The operator may do necessary things to make sure that this session runs smoothly. Let's go debate. Everyone have their own side to defend, and you shall be ready. But before that, I would like to once again read the motion for the other participants, and the motions is okay. The motions is the round 16 of the INDC 2022 is work from anywhere should be implemented in BPJS Kesehatan. Definition: work from anywhere mean liberty to choose the place to work from any place they choose to stay productive. So the challenge is that the House that agreed to this motion should provide the beneficial effect to public sector organization based on the implementation during COVID-19 pandemic. the house that wins need to build better and stronger arguments that show beneficial effect of the system, either wave A, wave O, and the feasibility of those systems. Thank you. And once again, I would like to recheck, are you in the right team, in the right place? The first affirmative team is the first speaker.
Yes,
Are
I'm
you
here.
Okay. And the second speaker is correct, and the third also is correct. The first negative is Putri Wulandari, first speaker. You are in the right place, right?
Correct.
Okay. The second and the third, I guess, completely done. Thank you. Let's start the debate. First chance of speakings come to the first speaker of affirmative. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
The time is ready, so your time begins once you start speaking, please.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As affirmative side, first we need to clarify that work from anywhere doesn't mean that we can 100% work from anywhere. First, we need to determine the percentage of work from anywhere for each unit. For example, 50 or 25% employee still needs to go to the office. It doesn't mean that 100% is working everywhere. And everywhere means every workers can work based on their needs. They can work from home, cafe, or anything in or outside the office city. Every workers have to sign in and sign out on Bestamo GPS-based application as usual. Before work from anywhere is implemented in BPJS Kesehatan, the organization needs to make a monitoring application. It's mandatory. Monitoring application is used by all leaders to control all staff's progress. So everything is monitored and controlled. A 2015 study by Nicholas Bloom and co-authors found that when employees in work from anywhere policies, their productivity increased by 13%. When 9 months later, the same workers were given a choice between remaining at home and returning to the office, those who choose to work at home saw even further improvements. They were 22 more productive than they had been before the experiment. This suggests that people should probably determine for themselves the situation, home or office, that fits them best. The first view is workers having flexibility in their schedules. The workers might be able to schedule their day to accommodate aspects of their life outside of work, focus more on the job, and establish an activity schedule. It was found that work from anywhere job autonomy helped them to do tasks in different ways and provide employees more family time. This study by Wang et 2020. It also fits to BPJS Kesehatan motto, fun and meaningful. And the second argument is that you can save travel-related expenses when working from home, such as the cost of public transit, cost of petrol for a private car or motorcycle. Those who drive personal vehicles are required to pay parking fee. With the temptation to snack or eat out during breaks, you can cut down your everyday expenses if you work from home. You won't have to worry about travel expenses if you work from home. Furthermore, you will be free of the temptation to dine out with your coworkers, which will, of course, cost you more money. Working from home gives a person the freedom to design a work environment that supports his productivity. And also, we have implemented this work from home for over than 2 years since 2019. And as we can see, everything's going very well. Based on the data at 2021 from LPPLK that was reposted by BPJS Kesehatan's official Instagram, customer satisfaction has increased about 1.9%. Medical facility satisfaction has increased about 5.9%. I think the time is out. Thank you.
Your time is up. Thank you, sir. So that's the next one will be the first speaker of the negative team. You shall be ready. Your time starts once you start speaking, please.
Thanks for the opportunity. Good evening to our honorary adjudicators, moderator, opposite team, and the rest viewers. I'm Putri, your first speaker from negative team. Allow me to elaborate our team argument. Working from anywhere has many disadvantages, even though the first speaker from affirmative team already said several things to monitor the workers' productivity, but I think it's harder to supervise the employees' productivity because not every WFA could result on the increase of productivity. There are many factors that could affect productivity, from external factor like home environment. Also, if the workers already has their family on their own, children that still need extra care, I think that could affect the workers' productivity. Also, the next reason is there is a less direct interaction with coworker, could affect a line of communication and coordination. And this is, I think, contradictory with our organization emphasize on collaboration. According to Microsoft Work Trend Index in 2021, employees that work remotely actually has more distant relationship with workplace bond and infrequent interaction. And then the next reason, I think, it's about proper facilities. Our office is designed to work and already has facilities to support the activities like stable internet connection, devices to work, and also an ergonomic working station. And also, one of the research from National Library of Medicine showed that WFA or working remotely increase workload and length of work around 48 minutes per day. Because if you are working remotely, it feels like there is no boundaries between working time and living time. There is no time and space boundaries with your off time. Oftentimes, if your boss asks you something outside office hour, you will okay, I'll do it, because you don't have to go to the office to do the work. So I think that's it from me.
You still have 15 seconds left. It's enough.
Okay, it's enough.
Thank you. And we jump to the second speaker of the affirmative team. Your time starts once you start speaking, please.
Okay, thank you. All right. What we have got here from the other team, the workers' productivity will be decreased. That is the internal or from the family time. But here we have said that the work from anywhere here is not fully implemented or not 100%. So we cannot stand with that point. So work from anywhere here creates less distraction of working. There are certain types of work that require intense amounts of concentration and minimal distraction, because not every environment is perfect for work's needs. As Chopper and Carhart in 2002 said that workplace gave an impact on employees' professional experience and productivity. In the office, for example, a developer might be interrupted by multiple instructions while working on a tricky page or in a pieces of code, so which can lead to more errors and slower task completion times. So work from anywhere can decrease also employees' amount of stress. Working in a city like gives in employees of hustle commuting, for example, the workers taking public transportation or being stuck in traffic might be wasting time. Studies have shown that commuting negatively impacts health and happiness. When work from anywhere is applied, the workers can decide their less time cost place to get work. They can get more free time in day, even more time in spend with their family. The condition can keep their productivity less constant, even more. It's because they have more time and they can choose their own place. It's based on Marikawa experts study, and it's likely to create a big amount of positive mood to them and increase their work's performance. Work from anywhere increases workers' productivity also, because Emily Kortner survey found that workers said they are more productive work from anywhere during the pandemic. The reason are fewer interruption and quiet work environment. 98% for both as a part of the reason for their increased productivity. So what are the success criteria of implementing work from anywhere here? It can be based on workers' progress from BPJS Kesehatan, just like we have here Pandawa, that will be elaborated more by the third speaker. That's all. Thank you.
You still have 25 seconds left. You want to take advantage of it? That's enough. Okay, we jump to the third speaker of the negative team. Your time, the second speaker of the negative team. Your time start once you start speaking.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and honorable educators. Allow me to elaborate first. We are from a negative team, believe that working from anywhere shouldn't be implemented in BPJS Kesehatan. Why? Because work in the office is better. Why? Because healthcare is not like the other types of work, such as journalists, partnerships, or marketing, where more work is spent outside the office, such as in a cafe or a meeting room after or before meeting with clients or interviewees. First is the affirmative team said the performance is higher when we are working from anywhere. But based on our data, it's better if we work in the office because the performance is maintained. Employees in the office will always feel monitored and documented, whereas in work from anywhere workers will not feel this way so that they are free and at will and will even be disturbed by the environment at home, like children. And also, by working in the office, there is togetherness. Work in the office is more fun because the company of the others, we have friends, colleagues next to or across the room that will make we not feel alone. And this will create its own closeness with colleagues in the office. And by working at office, we think communication is easier because many platforms are available in working from anywhere, but there are forms of informal communication that cannot be obtained when communicating through application, such as expressions or gestures or so on. And by the first speaker, we also conclude that there is more adequate facilities in office because the office is designed to work. And that's why the various facilities needed are prepared to support the work. And by working from home, we can be provide more complete than in the office. And offices usually provide a more adequate internet connection. By working from anywhere, there are less stabilized connectivity internet. And in the office, the device for work and so on to guarantee work can be completed properly, including ergonomic workspace. And that's why we believe that working from anywhere can do.
Thank you. For time, 10 seconds left. Thank you. And then we jump to the third speaker of the affirmative team. You shall be ready. So your time begins once you start speaking, please.
All right, thank you for the opportunity. And in this occasion, once again, I want to confirm that BPJS Kesehatan is totally officially ready to implement this work from anywhere regulation. And we have among of the reasons. And the first is, as we know, we are welcoming digital transformation 4.0, which is, it means relate, and we should to side by side with technology. And as we know, we have implemented work from home since 2019, and it be for over than 2 years. And everybody knows that everything's going well. And once again, the report said that from LPPLK report data 2021 and has reposted at BPJS Kesehatan Instagram last night, that the first customer satisfaction has increased about 6.1%, and medical facility satisfaction has increased about 5.9%, and company satisfaction also increased about 5.9%. And as we know, it's a big number for the satisfaction. And once again, It's the proof that work from anywhere is a great regulation to implement, and without there is no bad impact for employees or also for the company itself. And the second is, and also before pandemic from 2019, as we know, we are using video conference to communicate with headquarters or also the district office. And everybody knows that it's also going well without noise problem. So it's just like the earliest ways that we realized that work from anywhere can also implement it at our BPJS Kesehatan. And a little bit information, I am the IT help desk and I can doing 3 activities at the same time. I can remote the computer of district office. Meanwhile, I can still at my office to join the Zoom with the stakeholders and also the hospitals. And I can still also process my data at my computer, and we know that it just easier our life without wasting cost and wasting time. And the third is self-disciplines. The organization can make a regulation and the boundaries which employees should to respond to the message at least few minutes. And the most important things, self-disciplines begin with self-awareness and sense of belonging to this company. And neither you are at home or you are at office, as long as you realize your own job and your own task, it's all the point. Thank you.
We still have 35 seconds left. That's enough.
That's enough.
Thank you. We jump to the third speaker of the negative team. Your time begins once you start speaking, please.
Good evening to everyone and the honorable discussers. So here's the thing. That's a really good point from the opposite time, but we also have a strong arguments from our team. So the second speaker also talk about, from the affirmative team, also talk about the spend time with family, spend more time with family, and also the flexible time. So here's the thing. Home and office have a different function. When we work at office, our body and mind naturally react that we have to work, we have to done the work, we have to done the job, and it also have to be patient because we have to work in the office. There are no boundaries between office and home if we implement the work from anywhere in BPJS Kesehatan. There are no boundaries. For example, surprisingly, from the research based on Public Med Central in 2022, from April to June 2020, 55% female workers have 10 more stress because they have to work at home. Why? Because all of us doesn't have any privilege to live alone. We live also with our family and our children and our parents. So there's a lot of distraction for us. Now, of course, when the female workers tend to be stressed because they have to do the household also when they have to work. While they work, they also have to guide their children to do the homeschooling or guide their children to learn something. So the female workers tend to be stressed when WFA or work from anywhere have to be implemented. And also, new issue is increased 73.6% from the same research that the flexible time increased the overwork, burnout, and easy to stress because we don't have any boundaries between our work time. Okay, we only schedule our time alone, and if we cannot do the time management in the home, there are no clear rules in the home, and we are not monitored by anyone, so we cannot do the work really well. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you. I think she said that's all. Thank you. Then the part one of this debate is over. So we are entering the conclusion or the reply speaker. So the first team that delivered the reply speakers goes to the negative team. So you shall be ready. Your time begins once you start speaking, please.
Okay. So the conclusion from negative team, I think we stand with our statement. that we think BPJS Kesehatan should not implement WFA in the next 5 years, even though there are many benefits because it affects personal productivity. As we've mentioned before, according to a journal from National Library of Medicine, 39% of respondents actually has lower productivity. The other 31% is equal productivity, and the rest, 29%, has higher productivity. We don't want to risk this 39% worker probable loss of productivity. Also, there is a health concern regarding working outside the office working space, because each worker will have different standard of working station that is not that may not be ergonomic for the personnel. In fact, from the same journal, there is 70% respondent reported musculoskeletal pain. So is it worth it to implement something that could affect both organization goals achievement and its employee health in the future? I think you could answer that.
Okay.
That's it for me.
30 seconds left. Thank you. And then we go to the affirmative team. Your reply shall be delivered. Your time begins once you start speaking, please.
All right, thank you. Once again, we are from the affirmative side. We want to confirm that we know most employees of BPJS Kesehatan are young generation, and it's really related to welcoming digital transformation 4.0, which is we show to side by side with technology. And we are absolutely ready to implement this work from anywhere regulation without any doubt. And last but not least, no matter we are win or lose, we hope that work from anywhere will implement it at BPJS Kesehatan. Thank you.
You still have 80 seconds left.
But that's enough. Thank you.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you. So the sessions is over. Congratulations, everyone. It seems that you have strongly built your argument based on the side that you've taken. So it's time to adjudicating comments. So maybe the first chance goes to Pak Arif.
Zali, excuse
Yes.
me, Zali.
Yes.
In a debate tournament, the adjudicators' comment will be begin after the adjudicators talk to each other about how they perceive the overall debate match. So I suggest that me and Mr. Arif, and also you, of course, we get into the breakout room. We talk about how it runs and how we're gonna give the score to each team. And then after that, we go into the main room. We talk into it. We talk inform everyone, and there we give our adjudicator comments, so that why one team is better than the other could be explained clearly.
Okay. The advice have accepted. Bu, Pak Arif, are you okay with that, Pak Arif?
Yeah, sure. I will follow Bu Lili's comments.
Okay, thank you. I think we agree that the adjudicating comment will deliver right after the adjudicating discussions in the breakout room. So it's a break time for everyone. We shall be joined you after the adjudicating discussion. Thank you. Please, Mr. Okta, help us. Welcome back, everyone, to our main sessions. Thank you. It's quite tough for both adjudicators to finally have decided which team won tonight's sessions. But this is the competitions. You need to know which one is winning. But it doesn't mean that the other team is not is a worse performance than the others. You guys have shown us the best performance you've taken until you've prepared until tonight. So without any further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Arif first to delivering the judgment, please. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Zaldi. Hello, guys, for both of the teams. Well, in general, I enjoy the session. Um, and now please allow me to deliver my comments to the for the both of the teams. So to be honest, I think it's more like a discussion rather than a debating. So in debating, I know that the tone and the speed and the volume for each speaker is really important to show that you are intelligent, to show that you are confident and you have a persuasive to other teams. And in this session, unfortunately, I missed that one, the tone, because that is really important when you deliver your speech, your argument with the pressure on your voice. And then yeah, I think maybe for the next session of you guys, you can be more like have a dynamic in your delivery, because this one is too flat. And I I see a lot of uh, uh, time that you are not using. I mean, if you have a spare time at the end of your speech, actually that is the opportunity for you guys to emphasize more and then use that moment to conclude or maybe to refute the opponents. Yeah, so make sure that you use the spare time. And also the notes. Yeah, I see some of the speaker use notes. Notes, I mean, it's essential, it's important, but make sure that notes doesn't damage your contact with the audience, with the educator. So keep in mind that the note is essential, but it should be brief and uh, don't read all of your notes. And let me see. Yes, for each of the speaker, I think the eye contact and your expression, your smile, and then yeah, I think that's also important. Same with I think you can also use humor, a little bit of humor, and to make the debate, the flows of debate is more interactive. I think that's all for me. Maybe after this, we will discuss about who's the better team, which one the better team, or the best of speaker of this session. Thank you, Zali. Next to
Thank
you,
you.
Lily.
Thank you. Bye. Next, we have Bu Lily here. Please, the time and media are yours. Please.
Thank you. Guys, this is very enjoying, but um, what I would like to say is that first, maybe because this is our first time having this kind of debate competitions, and we're not familiar with the system. Not to mention, we don't have any exhibition so that the participants can see how it's supposed to run. It seems to me like um, all the debaters are confused about their role in each debate. The first speaker of each team have a very fundamental duty, that is to put the ground of the debate, what you are going to debate about. In these sessions, the first speaker of the affirmative team had done a very good job. The definitions of working from anywhere is clear. The boundary is also very clear. That is, it doesn't mean 100%. It means people are still there. There are some people who are still available in the office, and so on and so forth. But then you continue with unrelevant argumentation. Too many new meters for the first speaker. Meanwhile, the first speaker of the negative side, of the opponent side, have the duty to make their own statement and to make it clear on why they do not agree with the affirmative side. What is their standing? The standing that is relevant to answer the case proposed by the affirmative, so that we will debate on the same path. So, because this is not happening, that is why Mr. Arif say that it is more like a discussion rather than a debate. Guys, you don't have to come with, debate is not coming with as much as argument as possible. You can come up with only 2 arguments, but it is strong enough. The second speakers, your duty is to support what had been said by your first speaker by presenting facts, presenting evidence. It could be scientific evidence, it could be statistic evidence, it could be a result of a survey, whatever that is. But it is highly recommended that you are not bringing something new. What you do is support what had been built by your first speaker. Third speaker, your duty is not, again, not to build another new things, not to come up with another new matters. Your duty is to rebut, to say no, you are wrong, to every argument that comes from your opponent. Now, what I see from this debate is that that kind of flow were not happening. And on the negative team, all of the speakers take the place of the third speaker. You don't have a solid case. What you do is rebutting every speaker. The first speaker of the negative rebut the first speaker of the affirmative. The second speaker of the negative rebut the second speaker of the affirmative. The third speaker of the negative rebut the third speaker of the negative of the affirmative. That is what happened. So there is no flow in your debate. The case is what do you call it? Nggak nyambung gitu ya. So maybe that is what I see from this debate. So because of the last reason I've been delivered, that is, I see the negative side of the house all running as a rebuttal squad, all running as the third speaker. So by this, I give the winning team into the affirmative team. While Mr. Arif, as far as I know, give it a draw match. And maybe for the best speaker, it will be better for Mr. Arif to announce, because Mr. Arif is an expert in public speaking. Thank you, Zadi.
Wow. Thank you, Bu Lily.
Oh, yeah. Please,
I
Pak.
think, yes, I think if Zaldi is not limiting the ability, should be like semalam suntuk. because Bu Lily has a lot of experience in debating. So thank you, Bu Lily, for giving us the correct way to deliver, to provide the debating. All right. Yeah, as Bu Lily mentioned that it's kind of hard to have us to make a score for both of the teams, because both of the team has a like similar score from me, so I decided to make a tie, and it's a draw from me. But yes, so Bu Lily will decide the winner, and the winner goes to the affirmative team. And in this session also, we agree to choose the best speaker for each session. If in soccer or in football, there's always be a man of the match.
That's all.
So, yeah, can you guess who is the best speaker in the session? Betawins or Riyuki? So yeah, I also realized that this debating competition also has a part of public speaking, right, Bu Lily? So yeah, public speaking is part of debating, and I will appreciate the third speaker from the affirmative team.
Yay.
Yeah, because he was delivering with gesture and with smile, and you have the good score in respect to others. Yeah, I think that's all. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations for the win team, and also to mention that the best speaker for tonight is the third speaker of the affirmative. Congratulations again. And we have finally at the end of these sessions. I would like to hear once again the supporters of Riyuki. Right,
Riyuki,
Riyuki.
crank!
Okay, thank you guys. Your team have passed this session. I wish you are not leaving them behind, because after this there will be another match for them. So keep supporting them. For the Betawins, highly appreciate to you guys that show us a incredible performance. You now have you now can able to say that I have a debating experience, and also you have the insight from Bulili and Paif that helps you build a better future for your career. So it's a win-win situations for everyone. I would like to thank you for our adjudicators for accepting the invitations to become the adjudicating here. Thank you once again, everyone. I wish you a happy good night. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Congratulations.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya, teman-teman. Selamat. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Ibu, Pak Arif. Congratulations, guys. Good job.